these niggas gone. Yeah, I just hit give. That's what
that's how they gonna say it.
I just was a savage on savage.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
I was savage.
I was a savage on her. What? Oh my God.
I feel like I am talking to my girl the same way I talk to her. It is like when you are in the moment, just doing things without thinking. People in the neighborhood do not even know who she is, like her name does not matter to them. It is different when you live that way. Emotions are not really involved. We do things just to do them, with no strings attached, especially if you already have someone with you. These two were supposed to be together for a long time because they had been seeing each other for a while, even though they kept it quiet. It looked like they really cared for each other, but recently, she made a big mistake. She started going after 21's other women, yes, more than one, and 21 was not going to let that slide. He ended things with her quickly, like she meant nothing. This sent Latto into a big spiral, and let me tell you, it got really messy. She went off on 21, his wife, and his other women, and it all went crazy. Latto came with full energy, and she made it clear she was not here to play. Now, let us break down all the crazy drama. The most surprising part of this whole situation is that Latto and 21 spent so much time denying they were together. They tried to make everyone believe that people were just making things up and reading too much into their friendship. Then, they went through this messy breakup. Now, their breakup is getting more attention than their relationship ever did, which kind of defeats the whole point of them trying to keep things secret in the first place. She wanted to keep the relationship private and said she did not like to talk about it. She felt like she already had to share too much of her life and did not want to reveal more. But then, out of nowhere, he posted something and quickly deleted it. He said, "No makeup, you look fine. There is only one way to come at you, twin." After that, it felt like they were not trying to hide their relationship anymore, especially since so many people in the industry already knew about it. People already knew something was going on. For example, rapper Dream Doll added to the rumors with a line in her 2021 song, Tryouts. She said, and Latto, "Yeah, that's my little honey, but ask how many times she came." She said 21. But it does not stop there. Rapper Kodak Black also shared that he tried to make a move on Latto because he thought she was fine. However, he backed off when he found out she was already with 21. He even said, "She got that 21. Bro, that's my homeboy, we like that." He said, "I do not have a celebrity girlfriend. I am not always out in public. I do not drop music every other week. I do not go live talking about things all the time." When I tell you this had us all shocked, I mean it, because it meant Latto was messing with a married man, being his side piece. But she quickly came out to deny the rumors. She said, "I live with my man. I do not even come second. You all need to get off those gossip pages and go outside. My privacy matters." She said, "It drives you crazy wondering who I am with, why you do not see the cars, the diamonds, and all of that. You all know I am spoiled, but you do not really know me, and you definitely do not have me figured out." Even though 21 never officially claimed her, they kept their relationship a secret. Despite 21's savage shutting her down, Latto was not ready to give up. Instead of backing off, she made a bigger statement by getting his real name, not his rap name, permanently tattooed behind her ear. She went all in and got his real name tattooed, which left everyone shocked. First, who even knew his real name was Shia? And second, why would she get his name tattooed when the man is still legally married? The boldness had people talking. Hollywood Unlocked quickly shared the tattoo, and the internet had a field day with the messiness. But if Latto thought people would just forget about it, she was wrong. She got a big surprise when the backlash came fast, and she did not handle it well. In fact, she was so upset by all the attention that she supposedly sent her team after Jason Lee, the head of Hollywood Unlocked, asking him to take the post down. Some people even said she offered him money to remove it from the internet. Jason Lee later shared, "I started getting calls from her team, saying she allegedly wanted to pay me to take it down from Hollywood Unlocked. I was not going to remove it, but I asked my team to check into it." Taking it down, this was so embarrassing for Latto, but what a lot of people didn't know was that 21 also got a tattoo of her name right behind his ear, right where she had gotten a tattoo of his name, so it pretty much was a matching tattoo or a couple tat fur. Both of them kind of cute, right? Well, it would have been cute if it wasn't an entire. 21 was a married man with 2 kids, but by this point, it did not even matter that Latto and 21 kept denying the affair. Everyone who had eyes and ears could clearly see what was going on. Their just friends act did not fool anyone. The real drama came from how much people kept talking about it, and many were seriously side-eyeing Kiana, 21's wife, for staying in the situation. The common opinion was that she needed to stand up for herself and put a stop to it, instead of letting 21 play with her feelings. It seemed like Kiana had finally reached her breaking point. Rumors started to spread that she was tired of being humiliated in public and was ready to walk away. People in the streets were saying that when she begged 21 to end things with Latto, he simply refused. If that was not bad enough, Latto even had the nerve to throw shade at Kiana for staying with him after everything. The level of disrespect was shocking, and it looked like that might have been the last straw for Kiana. But in her own way, she handled it. In her usual way, Kiana handled everything with quiet dignity. She did not make any public statements or have any social media outbursts. She kept things low-key, just as she always does. However, she made one small change that said a lot. Her Instagram bio, which used to say Kiana Joseph, mother of 2, was changed overnight to just say mother of 2. It might seem like a small change, but for those who were paying attention, it was a clear sign that something had changed. If that is not a silent mic drop, I do not know what is. But just when everyone thought that, just when it seemed like Kiana was finally walking away, we got a big surprise. We found out that Kiana and 21 were still together, even though people had been saying he would leave her once he got his green card. That never happened. Whether it is love, loyalty, or something else keeping them together, one thing is clear: Kiana is not going anywhere, and neither is 21. But, surprise, Latto did not take this well. She started dropping some big hints that she and 21 were still going strong. It was like Latto started doing some subtle things to make sure the world knew she and 21 were still together. She got everyone talking when she posted a picture of her Sims game, and the woman in the game looked just like her. She also posted a picture of a Sims character giving birth, and the baby's father looked exactly like 21, tattoos and all. At this point, she was not trying to hide the affair anymore. It seemed like she was upset because 21 chose his wife and the mother of his kids over her. Everyone, be for real. It was all real, not some Sims fantasy, but here is the even crazier part. Kiana was not the only one Latto had to worry about. 21 was out here with multiple women. Word on the street is that 21 Savage stepped out on Latto with none other than Miss Seedy. At this point, the question is, Miss, are you still with your man? Let me tell you, Latto did not take this well. Reports say he took Miss Seedy on a fancy vacation to Dubai, leaving Latto feeling played and humiliated. The way she reportedly spiraled over it was messy as F. Now whether sweet is his new main thing or just a temporary fling remains to be seen, but one thing's for sure and two things for certain: Latto is heated. The streets start buzzing with talk of her beefing war with Seedy over the situation because Seedy was accused of throwing shade at Latto when she did an interview with social media channel Mystery Fashionist, where she referred to herself as Big Mama, and everybody knows that Lot refers to herself as Big Mama, so everybody took this as a sign that it seemed like not only was Miss Seedy taking Latto's man, but she was also using her nickname. It felt like a double hit. Fans quickly started calling her out, saying the messiness was starting to get real, especially with all the rumors about 21 cheating on Latto with her. But Miss Seedy denied having anything to do with 21. She said she had never even met him and told people to go get some money and get off the internet. She even started using some of Latto's lines. But anyway, back to Latto. She brought up the rumors again with her last album. There were several lines in her songs that seemed to be about her and 21. For example, in the song Good to You, she said, "I am a diamond, Ninja 12, the way they are out here trying to cuff and all settle down." She also said, lay a hold down, and lay up with a savage. She clearly was not trying to hide anything, but she still acted like she was. In an interview, she refused to be clear about it, saying, "The internet does not know a thing. Let us start there. I like being private. It is really nobody's business." She explained that if something is special to her, she prefers to keep it private. In another interview, she talked about how discussing her love life in front of others can make her feel uncomfortable. She said, "When there are other people in the studio, I start feeling awkward, like a fool, and I am not a fool." She admitted that it is easier to be in that space when no one else is around. But when someone else is there, it makes her feel self-conscious. She also mentioned in an interview with Cosmopolitan that she really tries to keep her relationship private. She shared that she likes to keep her relationship private because everything else in her life is already out there. She feels there is something beautiful about having some distance, as it makes them miss each other more. She said, "My privacy is more important than seeing him in the crowd. I cannot have people putting two and two together." She also pointed out that this is the longest relationship she has ever been in. But fans did not believe her reasons. Many thought she kept the relationship private because she knew that 21 Savage would never publicly claim her. Latto wanted to avoid more embarrassment, so she kept her relationship. Latto took all her money back, and even though that made sense to her, the dancers at Magic City did not like it. Things quickly got out of hand, and Latto did not like being called out. According to Gorgeous Doll, things went from bad to worse. Instead of letting it die down, Latto decided to handle it herself. Gorgeous Doll said that Latto had her jumped right outside the club, making it clear she would not let the drama slide without taking action. Gorgeous Doll also said that she was pregnant when the alleged attack happened, which shocked everyone and turned the messy situation into a huge scandal. But it did not end there. Later, Gorgeous Doll claimed that the attack caused her to lose the baby. However, there was no real proof or evidence to link Latto to what happened, so Gorgeous Doll had no choice but to let it go for now. But now, it seems like she might be ready to speak out again. It looks like Gorgeous Doll may finally have the proof she needs to support her accusations, and she might have Latto to thank for it. In what can only be called a big mistake, Latto seemed to accidentally confirm that she had Gorgeous Doll jumped. And why? It all came down to one person, her man. Well, actually, the man who is not really hers, 21 Savage. The whole thing took a surprising turn when a TikTok user, who had her own issues with Latto's lash tech, posted a video revealing the drama. But in the middle of her rant, she made a huge mistake by mentioning Latto's name. Let's just say Latto probably regretted that choice. She wasn't going to let herself be caught up in any drama without speaking up. But in doing so, she ended up revealing more than she probably wanted. She responded with, "Who are you talking about? It's not me. Get off those T pages. You are losing your mind. You talked about my man on TikTok, and now you are bringing that up too." The woman came back with, "I am losing my mind, while you are out here threatening someone on TikTok? I understand now. Thank you for clarifying. Let's continue. I'll keep things simple and straightforward from here on out." When Latto seemed to admit to having Gorgeous Doll jumped, Gorgeous Doll wasted no time jumping in with her own response. She saw Latto slip up as clear proof of what she had been saying all along about the altercation. To her, it was the confirmation she needed, and she promised to take legal action, planning to sue Latto for everything. It seemed like she now had the evidence to back up her claims, and she was not about to let it slide. Latto clearly did not expect things to go the way they did. Once the backlash started coming in, she quickly realized that she had made a big mistake and tried to cover it up. She deleted the comment where she basically admitted to having Gorgeous Doll jumped, trying to erase the evidence before it caused more problems. However, when Gorgeous Doll mentioned a lawsuit, it really hit a nerve. It became clear that Gorgeous Doll was not just looking for an apology, she was after much more. The situation was starting to look a lot worse. 21 Savage seemed fed up with everything. Sources say he is tired of Latto bringing drama into his life. Every time she acts out, it causes trouble for him. Whether it is fights, scandals, or her emotions getting out of hand, It is clear he has had enough of the constant chaos. He feels that it is more trouble than it is worth, and it is making his life harder. It seems that the drama around Latto and 21 Savage is only escalating.